There's no fucking sense.
Doesn't matter. It's what they do. So.
They did it at Halloween too.
Just don't let it bug you. It's like Walmart's already got Christmas shit in it.
I don't know. All stores do that.
Come on. Thank you.
Dollar General did it on
I wish I had a Kroger's here.
Wait, what? Are y'all on game systems in there?
Yes.
Turn it off. I told you no until that room was done. Okay, I'll walk in there and I'll check. And if it's not done, you're grounded from it. And it'll be a no then.
Can you just shut the hell up?
Watch out. I got this. Watch out.
I don't need minutes.
No,
I got all the shoes out over here.
What about fate?
It's not. I told you. Well,
No.
this room's not.
You can take it. You can play your mobile.
So Leah, you don't play on anything in there.
Hmm?
Down here, they have new character. Let's see my character. This is what I tripped over.
Alright.
Those are both the ones that we
Because then
it decides to restart.
I sent the shoes back here. They belong in y'all's room.
It's not that I walked over and I. Are you done with dinner?
No. Your mom's gonna make the
Pull
mashed potatoes real
two
quick.
baked and two garlics out of there.
Mom, can I? No. There or in there?
Here's the garlic and here's the bake.
Okay.
Here's the garlic and I don't know where.
Why is it on the phone?
Are you wanting to make it?
It's not. No one's fucking on it. Damn. Yes, I will take it. Mom, Dad, am I grounded?
Doesn't matter. You keep trying to pull slick shit all fucking day today.
No, it's not it.
Literally, Abby gets off her computer long enough to be able to play on Mom's phone for a bit, and you gotta go bugging her about the fucking computer.
No, I didn't bug her about the computer. I said, who's playing on Mom's phone? I got off of it because you keep adding fucking characters on the games I have for me. And then the game decides to fucking restart.
We're back, Jack. Alright, Chad, I'm back. Cook dinner, cook dinner. dip it to begin with.
Get some.
They can't. They can't. I wouldn't have to ever come home and clean this damn living room. Mm-hmm. So Leah, stop. Make sure you don't lose any part of that, dude.
They can do that.
What? I was gonna install it today, but the dishwasher's running.
What's this? No.
Hey, dear. I got a glowy weapon now.
Uh-huh. I'm asking, did you want me to fill this up?
No, because you're just gonna make it difficult.
How?
Because I would have to.
You
I
are
gotta be able to
returned
get it
to
under
us,
the
dear
thing, get it
friend.
installed.
And none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of
Doesn't
this.
matter.
I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? Ramu made trial of you?
Sure. The factual?
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one. Yet I fear that dream is still far off.
I hear you would use the flavor bits and pork chop to help flavor the potatoes.
On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offer it all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
You broke a piece off?
Oh, no. It's like you never really get it.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the waking sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior. Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
"'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated."
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, It seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer, for that like. I appreciate it. Alright, chat, we're back.
Oh, shit.
Oh, your father. Dad.
No,
Why not?
because somebody already got into it. Don't know.
What do you have?
4.
What? 80% got into it.
One of 2 people.
I think it was one. I think it's both.
How many times did the dad's whistles? Yeah, we're getting a box open. Box is open. You know? See, I'm the smart one. Can you cut mine? I make sure that you guys have like a hot glue gun or something. You get the glue, spread it out, and slip that thing back in there. Like that. They just rip you off with it.
Do you want a soda, dear?
Yes.
I like that I'm actually smart when it comes to stealing, and I don't steal.
Oh!
Probably you don't eat anything sour, huh?
Oh.
Need my food up? Is there anything good to drink? Hot water?
I make tea in a little bit.
Okay.
No. I didn't cut mine. I ripped mine with my hands and my teeth and ripped it apart.
Just use it. And I was trying to see it, but I cut the most ball. Just one.
I'm gonna have my bedroom. I'll come back out here in a little bit. Like, right before you go to bed, dear. I'll close the clothes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Alright.
I'm not having a big tablecloth yet.
I need a wet wipe so I can clean my face.
Okay.
Yes, you can get one, but I want that room done. I need to be able to get your bed and shit done. I like to have it done before Thanksgiving because I don't want to be doing. No, I'm not building the beds now. It defeats the purpose come Friday if it's a mess again. No!
Why? So you're always like clean your room. Why? You're like, you think the person is to be a mess, but you're supposed to do it. Like one row.
You probably already got into it anyway. I'd rather you be honest with me.
I did not.
For once in your life, tell the truth.
Sweet. No. No, I did not.
Abby, you want a Swiss roll? Come here. 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 Take the other 2 to Abby and Andrew. And then throw the box away.
We're in the same. I'm scared of them. I'm about to be scared of birds. I'm not.
You want to spar with me? I need to actually shake my fucking face. Pray I have a little bit of a drink of it.
A little bit. A little bit. But this, it was this full. It goes to this. This full goes to this.
That's quite a bit of an exaggeration.
It's not.
Oh, this fool.
Me?
Woo. Yeah, sure, let's go.
Birthday present gonna come. Take a birthday present. Gary. Yeah, I get nothing for him. That's just plain steak.
What? Okay.
PS4 game. I bet you jealous.
Which one did he get?
The third one. Pretty sure you already have that one.
I have every single Kingdom Hearts.
I think. Like, bruh.
Hold on. Hold on a second. Huh?
Aries about to die. I'm with you.
Hold on, chat. I got a fence.
No, read it.
No,
Look at it, Dad. Look,
Oh, here we go. Right door. Yep. See? I also have all the DLC for it too.
This? Okay, with this? Okay, with this?
I don't know.
But hey, we got the shadows going. Do you have Minecraft?
No.
You know what? What?
Continue grandfather's legacy. I would abandon the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable.
I was wondering if she can have a social role.
I'm out. I'm out. I gave the last one to the kids. So you convinced me to
Anyway, thank you.
Alright. Because you taught me through countless acts of bravery that what my grandchild sought to preserve was not the land nor its history nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people that suffer blow after terrible blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe grandfather's admiration for this inextinguishable courage grew into a favorite wish, a wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I too will endeavor to take up the mantle of guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil toward a better world. Our cause, however, is not simple. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the science of the seventh dawn alone. No, what we need is to tackle the root of the primal threat and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians. Is a new expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such organization, then pray let us continue the discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Got a valid point there. This takes a turn on the storyline. Where's that? There we go. Because you're easily bothersome.
Told me not to touch.
Yeah, I know.
Said fish.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out how your mom created something so damn ugly. Oh, so that's where you get it from.
I also got it from my fake ass dad.
Pray forgive me, I tread over old ground, but I would first speak of the grand plan. Since the advent of the seventh era, the leaders of the three nations have been deliberating over an accord that seeks to bring the desperate forces of Ryoja together and realm-wide grain company, if you will. The military might of such institution will be drawn from every corner of the land and directed against threats that no single nation could hope to overcome alone. Yet, while the purposes of this hypothetical organization is undisputed, the logistics of its formation have become the source of endless debate. And the longer these discussions continue, the more I sense the impetus towards unification driving away. Thus, I have been campaigning for a creation of what might be considered a trial company. It will be our much smaller scale. What?
Wait, Mom, these cigarettes leaking.
Andrew just took them!
Andrew,
First of all, what we hope to eventually achieve, but capable of the same manner of restricted operation accorded to the Scions. This organization of such force will lend momentum to the lagging deliberations. Also, being a primary military outfit, I mean to assuage fears of its use by placing the fledgling organization under authority of the antecedent. The Scions won't tirelessly protect Ryoja and its people. But as you yourself have witnessed with the refugee revolt, there are limitations to what even we can achieve. With this new company under Scion's command, however, we will be capable of responding to a wider range of difficulties without straining our resources or overtaxing your formidable talents. The goals of my proposed organization those of the Scions are ultimately identical, a point conceded by all concerned. Before I can move forward with establishing this precursor to the true border-spanning grand company, it is yet necessary that I visit the three leaders and gain their official approval. A tiresome, time-consuming task, which is why I would ask that you accompany me on this journey and attend to the business of recruiting our inaugural members while I am otherwise engaged with bureaucratic formalities. Thank you. It is reassuring indeed to know that to bring our light to her concerning I will be selecting our future allies. Our first destination will Limsa Lominsa. Let us rendezvous at Bulwark Hall. Alrighty then. So it looks like they're looking to build something similar to like the United Nations. Buddy.
Mom wanted me to give it to you.
Bye. You need a new wick. I did? Give me my bowl. Either way, you need a new wick. That's what I already checked. It looks intact. I don't even see a crack in it. Yeah, you gotta have a new wick. I don't have to clean it though, it just needs a new wick put in. No, I don't need the bowl. I got the look They're probably in one of my baskets. Now I gotta find. What? I already threw the one wick out.
We can just share yours. I really only hit it when you're home.
Well, then you need to go put this up somewhere where it's going to be protected, all of it.
I get that. Besides the glass.
Yeah, it's got to be, all these parts got to be protected then. And then we'll take the batteries out of this and put this battery box up too. I'm not denying your thought process on it, but is that gonna make you more irritable?
Glass. It's too small. Okay. I guess I think I know. Here's this. Oh, good, man.
That'll work. At least protect the glass. Here's the rest of the components. Batteries. And you backed off. I just don't want your irritability level kicking up. And you even got snappy with me at that point in time. Thank you, Trevor Smith, for that like. I appreciate it. And for that follow. I greatly appreciate that, brother. Awesome. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you for that raid. 919 Gamer Raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Appreciate everybody popping in. We're just doing a little bit of Final Fantasy 14 online. Everything went well, except here's my proposal. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you, Lee, Sandra, Matthew. Who else here? Let me make sure I get everybody. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, these internet windows sometimes are a pain. And Trevor, appreciate that. I appreciate all the likes and the follows. That helps me grow dramatically, more than you guys realize. Recruiting went well. I'm curious how my proposal was received by the rough and ready folk groups. A member of the legendary company has indicated his interest in astonishing. I know enlisting your aid was the right choice. Few could boast the acquaintance of such an elusive character. Feel free to come on in, make yourselves comfortable. If you have any questions. Well, thank you for them 10 stars, brother. I appreciate it. Get some hashtags, Matthew in the chat. Thank you for that donation, brother. I too was successful with the task. Admiral consented. Welcome in, Harold. Thank you for that like and that follow as well, brother. Admiral consented to sign all the documents requiring for approval. I can only hope that my visit with the easier smoothly. Per continue to Gridania at your own pace. I shall await your arrival. I'm trying. It's smooth going. Thank you, 919 Gamer, for that raid. I appreciate it greatly. Get some hashtag 919 Gamer. Thank you in the chat. That'd be great. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask away. We're currently playing Final Fantasy 14 online, playing through Realm Reborn. Basically the vanilla part of the game. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Matt. As far as like the issues with the chat and stuff, I did manage to figure that out. Facebook was having a lot of issues with the alerts and knocks and different things like that, to where it wasn't pushing the alerts through. They are working now, thank God. But I may be looking at getting away from Streamlabs OBS and maybe going back to Stream Elements. I don't know yet. I'm kind of throwing that idea around in my head. Okay, so it does. All right, 1 second. I'll make that subtle adjustment. Right here. There we go. That should fix it. Let me know how that goes. That any better? The audience with Elder Seeds here is due to commence momentarily. I'd be grateful if you would once more seek the task of recruitment here in Gridania. Okay. You guys can still hear the game though, right? Because they do have some voice cutscenes. I just mainly focus it so you guys didn't lose that as well. If you deem well or deem the well of potential candidates has run dry, let us rendezvous at the airship ticket counter. Okay. So we're gonna go and try to recruit some people to this new organization he's trying to build. Right now I'm going around with one of my cohorts. We're trying to build a new organization that's similar to what the current day UN is, but more along the lines of something in the storyline here, where they are not bound by, you know, areas where if their problem arises, they can be able to go fix it, not bound by jurisdictions and different things like that. So that's currently what our goal is. If you guys have missed any part of the storyline, you can go back through on the previous post. I don't think any have deleted yet, and be able to watch from the very beginning. And this will catch you up to where we are now. Oh my God, oh gods, can it truly be you? By what fickle fortune must the first face I see upon my release be yours? Could it be that you don't remember me? It is me, Laurinaitis, the man whose crimes you exposed. I was a waller and a regular patron of Muskrons. Alright, well, of course you do. I was beginning to wonder if Gaul had changed me more than I realized. Not that I have any particular wish to be recognized after my shameful conduct. The less said of my past, the better, I suppose. And what of you, adventure? What business brings you to this part of Gridania? Recruiting, eh? And what is your policy of reformed convicts? Thank you, Matthew, for that 42 days of followage, brother. Appreciate it. As a matter stand, the Woodwallers will have not more to do with me. This may just be my second chance I was looking for. Everyone's told you to say I shall leave at once. You shall not regret this. I promise you I'm a changed man. Alright, we got a good recruit out of that one. Somebody ended up busting, doing some dirty deals with the enemy per se. Now we're gonna run to the second. And speaking of which, Matthew, how's your deliveries and stuff going? You getting around okay? I know up in Michigan, I was told they were getting some pretty good winter weather up there recently by another viewer earlier today. Let's see here, we got somebody over here. Ready. Grandfather, you must call it a day. Let us return to the guild and rest ere your tormented back gives up on you for good. Terribly sorry, we were just... Oh, nice, isn't it? It's been some time since our paths crossed outside the Copperbelt mines. You were barely more than a novice adventurer then, but look how far you've come. Mother Mary tells me it was you who felled the fearsome Black Wolf. Now you seek stout-hearted souls to fill the ranks of a new order. Your cause is undoubtedly just, and my old companion here would be much relieved to see me in good hands. Yes, I'll do it. This is the very thing I spent my entire adventuring career working towards. I shall join your company just as soon as I've seen a sub door safely home. Alrighty. So he's got to escort his old friend there home, and then he'll be joining. That's good. That's another join. Seems like Gridania's proven more fruitful than Limpsa Lominsa was. Limpsa Lominsa, I only got one person to join out of everybody there. You know what's messed up is my home turf is Limpsa Lominsa, so you figured they'd be more open to it. You would offer this old man place in a company of your champions. I am both puzzled and honored by your invitation. Pray forgive me, young mistress, but I cannot accept. I have sworn to abide here for whatever scant years remain to me, and bear responsibility for the evils my lady has wrought upon this land. Alright, rest easy there, Matthew. Thank you for popping by and whatnot. And then, if you wouldn't mind, past 919 Gamer, my thanks for that raid. It was awesome of them. I appreciate it greatly. Because it's been kind of hard to get viewers, especially when I'm streaming this game. I'm guessing it's mainly because a lot of the scenes are in text. And I do some of the reading, but some I don't. I don't know, maybe that's my own downfall. But rest easy, brother. You take it easy. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate those 10 stars you sent earlier. Uh-oh, I passed my turn off here. Love you. Thank you. I want to see, oh. Tis not often a guild officer such as myself gets recruited. And this company here certainly sounds to have some promise, but its duties appear less than focused. I must refuse your invitation until such time as your organization becomes more organized. Oh man, that's messed up. So now I must... Yeah, I'm looking into different options down the road. It's just with this, they got a new expansion coming in December. To be exact, the beginning of December, they're going to be releasing Endwalkers, which is supposed to be the end of this current storyline arc that they're working on. So I was really trying to get a good feel into the story and whatnot, and hopefully grow the community moving into the new expansion. I'm thinking about bringing in some ATS here down the road too. I recently secured a good Alaska mod as well as Coast to Coast, and I'm looking into a Mexico mod as well. So there's some growth there on that. Plus, I'm also now streaming to both Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all simultaneously right now.
Can I put it?
No.
Yes.
Oh, we're back to our good old friend Alpha Mode. What news? Life's from my part, the Elder CC here is recommendable to our requirements. From a woodwall or a seasoned adventurer, our company will not lack for variety. That much is certain. An interesting harvest indeed. So we strike up Bulldog, let us iron hot. Let us meet at the Royal Promenade and endeavor to conclude our remaining business. Our journey draws to a close. Okay. So we're gonna be going to Bulldog. Here.
I love the chocolate flavor.
We're back at our boy Alpino here.
Yeah.
Give him a talk. Bulldog, the gilded city where one's fortunes defines one's worth, helps some manner of fortune regardless, and the final leg proves successful as the previous two. But I suggest ascending to the lower level before beginning your recruitment efforts. I do not think the Sultana will take kindly to us poaching her personal guard. Let us meet back here at the promenade where our respective tasks are complete. Good hunting. Alright, so
I don't know.
we're going to go back to... Okay, so I know where it's...
Mom, you know what you could do?
So I need to go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange.
Did you need me for anything else, or is that it?
That's all for tonight.
I wasn't sure. That's all I got.
Alright, to the exchange we
We
go.
had one all day tonight. And that one every
A company that looks to cure the ills of the entire realm. Listen, friend, I can scarce spare the complaints of the next stall over, let alone the conundrum of the neighboring nation. Alright. So he says no.
Yeah.
Have you come to tell me the news, soldier?
No.
I've already heard it. Seems your would-be savior of Uldah's refugees went and got himself killed. And not by your hand. He was much a pawn in a hapless cast off he sought to deceive. Eh? That's not why you're here? Ah, you'd be surprised a rumor stripped down Pearl Lane. I know this glorious new company of yours and just how far I'd go to avoid getting involved with it. Whispers on the street say your organization's corrupted by corrupt coin and syndicate money. If you think you're recruiting for a just cause, then you're a bigger fool than I took you for. Alrighty then. Well, that's someone got a grudge.
One part, and you like, make sure you do this right.
I found it funny.
That person's holding a grudge.
And
Yes, I'm holding the grudge and making their
Not you. No, I'm talking about in the game.
there was this mom. She said, "I'm going to a party, mom. Will you be drinking?"
Yellow Moon. I'm sorry, you wish to recruit me? Is it some new fashion manner of propositioning a lady? I'm afraid you're wasting time. This lady's already spoken for. Good day to you, miss. Really? I don't even know that person. Language.
I'm playing with the text set.
Okay, then bleep. Do a beat for a cuss word.
Beep.
There you go. It matches your obscure looking face.
John, you gotta watch it. You gotta keep your dignity. Okay?
And I must also thank you for preventing that fraudulent priest from crying on dry bones less fortunate. The most upsetting business. Are you here with your companion Thancred, wasn't it? Tis new companions you seek. You propose the organization sounds like a powerful force for good, but my place is at the church with the children nonetheless. I wish you well in this undertaking. Okay.
Do you have more than one child?
No, I'm trying not to get a hold of the tip over.
What's that?
That's left side.
Up there?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Do, 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 do.
I'm gonna go get Mom.
I knew she'd end up taking them eventually.
No, she wants to stay away from me, so I'm gonna do this.
She was gonna end up taking them anyway when I bring them to the bedroom.
Try that, just because I ate the one last night.
And the one from the night before.
With 3 of the big bags.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, you're the lady who came to Little Me looking for that masked
I
devil.
had chips.
Who knows what would have appeared if you hadn't. I'd probably be dead, and a whole lot more of my friends besides were such fools. Annie Road, that disaster really got me thinking about our homeland and about the disaster. About the outsider who saved us from ourselves. I realized how easily I'd been manipulated and vowed to make myself a worthy man. So here, a new company in Champions, you stay to take me to the corners of the realm. That sounds like the exact opportunity I need, and don't worry, I'm not the same stripling you met in Little Amigo. I prepared myself to fight the evil I now know is out there. Alright. So, I wonder if I'm attuned to this evil.
If it hurts, do I know? Go away.
Where's that? Finger roll.
Here, honey, you can have my bag.
No, I'm good.
No!
No!
You'll end up eating it either way.
You get didn't you?
What?
The chick.
Yeah.
Literally. I knew she was coming for it eventually.
Shut up.
I
I hate you.
Now just twist your arm.
Hey, let her go! Quit stealing your sister's candy. How fared your life? What hidden gems did you find in the street that will not offer your unrelenting gaze? A single unaiming youth? Well, you've certainly given us an admirable start, even if our ranks are yet somewhat thin. In these troubled years following the calamity, talk of a rosy of salvation must seem akin to grasping at clouds. But there are those who have risen to the challenge nonetheless, and the hope that inspires these people was born, and no small part of the victories of you yourself have won.
If it says clean, it definitely won't say clean. What are you washing it?
For what? For what? Dishwasher!
Tell me, General, what think you of Alfino's bold endeavor?
I think it is more than bold, Your Grace. His organization would pave the way for a united Eorzea. Well do I understand his impatience. Since facing the common threat of the Ultima weapon, our nations have seemed farther apart, not closer together. Considering the many problems we face, should we not be glad that someone else is taking the initiative?
We have all pledged our cooperation. Yet the grumbling continues behind closed doors. Ulda is not alone in her duplicity. I myself have doubts as to the good this organization will achieve. With the inclusion of the finest soldiers of the 3 grand companies, it promises to be a fearsome military body. But whom will it serve? Even under the watchful gaze of the Scions, it is not unthinkable that such a force could perpetrate a great wrong. Does it not concern you that a significant proportion of its financial backing came from the coffers of the Syndicate? That those unprincipled worms might forge this extraordinary gathering of warriors into a private army?
I have trust in the Scions, Your Grace. They have spared us no end of trouble at the hands of the Primals. If they seek reinforcements, I deem it unwise to deny them. As for their finances, full many gave generously. And though our nobles proffered a sizable sum, their coin did not spill from the pockets of Lolorito and his cronies. And what of the presence of our stalwart adventurer friend in this endeavor? I doubt the Warrior of Light would betray our cause.
Yes, there is that, I suppose. Yet I have known people to change. Whether we will or no, the events of the age hurl us this way and that, like a dust devil skipping across the sands. Cannot be done about Kalechi.
I have explored all avenues available to us, Your Grace. But as Uldan law now stands, we lack the evidence to convict him of any crime. To arrest him on spurious grounds would only play into his hands.
He has all but committed treason, and yet we can do nothing? Then what good our government? What worth the royal house? How deplorable this mockery of justice!
Have faith, Your Grace. It is not over.
Not really. He's more her bodyguard than anything. We need to solve that problem eventually. Because I think I end up killing Kalechi with my own 2 hands. I think at that. I don't remember. It's been so long. Part of me wants to strangle that scrawny little son of a bitch. Get with the boss lady, huh? Alright, back up to towards Ishgard I go. Alright. Yeah.
The incident with the new frontier hands? No, you need not elaborate. I have been following their progress with no small amount of interest. Brave men and women all. They do our nation a great service. The existence of a fortified outpost in Mordona will do much to dissuade the Empire from trespassing on Kurth's soil. Right glad am I that you have chosen to lend your support to this endeavor. Never let it be said that House Fortom does not acknowledge the efforts of her allies, or her debts. 'Twas in the spirit of gratitude that I arranged for sundry supplies to be delivered to Revenant's Tomb. That the shipment should chance to be waylaid by heretics is poor fortune indeed. Poor fortune, I say, yet not without precedent. If you would know the truth of it, these incorrigible villains grow more organized with each passing day. This new unity of purpose we attribute to their leader, the Lady Iceheart. But though I have devoted significant resources to the task of identifying this woman, we have yet to learn so much as her birth name. What we do know is that the heretics speak of Iceheart in reverent tones, and would gladly embrace death rather than betray her. Such loyalty is rare indeed, and I fear to imagine what so committed a collective might achieve. The brigands have not yet been so brazen as to risk direct confrontation here in Dragonhead. Some few of their number have, however, been sighted not far to the west of here, and with ever-increasing a visit to Whitegrim Front may bring you the answers you seek. Will you brave the snows, knowing what implacable foes may lie in wait? Halone's blessings be upon you! Though I take no pride in the admission, many of mine own countrymen are not so well suited as you adventurers to dealing with such foes. Were they dragons, it might be otherwise. But truly, I could not wish for a finer ally. You have done much for my house in the past, and I have no doubt but that I shall have cause to celebrate your deeds again ere long. Should you learn aught of value, pray return to me forthwith. A warm hearth and a warmer welcome shall be waiting for you.
Alright. So we shall go deal with these assholes. That's what I want to call them. We are going to call them assholes. mean, when you have to sit next to somebody looking like you, what do you expect? You were laughing at it too, Goofy. Hey, Abby, take a minute and measure your forehead. I think you're getting a little bit too hot-headed.
The fucking rat! You don't have to be brutal with this. Right. This. This one's Bumblebee from Transformers. This one's Ultimate Humanosaur from Benson's Ultimate Alien.
Jump.
Here's Leonardo. I don't know. Also from Ben 10 Alien. Ultimate Alien. And then we have my yokai watch. A video game called Yokai Watch. Showing her my voice. So this is my Yokai Watch. Crunch. Do not do hampered it. Go through. No. Phew. Good boy, Crunch. Water hazard. Which he gets. This. Water vessels. And last but not least, can get the most special one I have. You can get.
Your return is most timely. Of their own accord, my thoughts had turned to your task and the progress thereof. I confess, my imaginings tended toward the grim and bloody. But you are here now, and I suspect such frivolous wonderings do little justice to the reality of your travails. Tell me, what did you learn of Iceheart? Indeed, and this transpired at Snowcloak? Of all the highlands, that towering wall has borne the worst of the region's brutal shift in climate. So inhospitable has Snowcloak become that we have still to survey the area in its entirety. Could its frozen heights conceal the heretics' hideaway? Mayhap a more robust reconnaissance effort is in order. Putting such considerations aside for the moment, we still know far too little of this Iceheart. That she is capable of commanding such a band of fanatics bespeaks natural authority, and no small measure of charisma. As much as I would like to fathom this mystery with you, the situation has grown beyond my personal purview. I am bound by duty to inform the Temple Knights and request that they bring this matter to its conclusion. Given the glowing reports the new commander has garnered thus far, I am certain that they can be relied upon to take appropriate action. Though Iceheart's true identity yet eludes us, you have provided us with a point from which to begin. Sometimes it takes but a single stone to prompt an avalanche. On the matter of the stolen provisions, I have already made arrangements for a second shipment to be sent to Revenant's Toll. I could not well allow such an honorable venture to be undermined by one miserable setback.
Alright. Back to Reverend's Toll we go! Make sure you keep those toys put up. My fanatic receptionist. Haru. Damn her. She always gets so worked up. Our receptionist, essentially.
I don't know who that is.
These parts need to be stored in the dark as well. Uniforms to the recruits. Okay. You know, I got a feeling something goes bad with this organization. I don't remember. I got a feeling something does go bad with this organization. I don't fucking remember. I got a feeling something goes south with this. Yeah, something tells me something goes south with this. I just can't remember.
Ultimate in the sword. Ultimate at your echo.
Like I said, my gut tells me that this is gonna go south real fast. Like I said, my gut doesn't lie. Doing, 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 doing. Sorry. I get bored sometimes, so jump and jump and jump and jump. Now we'll go speak with Alpino. Alright. Abby, I need you to make me some tea. Yes, I do. I work all 5 days next week, and then the week after I only work 3 days, and I'm off for 4. I'm hoping during next weekend I can get all the projects taken care of, so that way we're not having to do anything too, you know, outlandish. And then I gotta set the next following Thanksgiving week. The next following week, on Monday, we need to set the turkey out in the fridge. So I can cook it in a turkey roaster. Then I can shred it and make turkey and dumplings.
Okay, everybody wants fucking turkey besides me.
You'll end up eating the turkey and dumplings.
Or the
Me, who loves to rip off the chicken leg.
We're not doing a whole turkey. We're shredding it and putting in turkey and dumplings.
dude, it ain't even chicken. I like the chicken. It's turkey leg.
I know, you could just strip the turkey leg.
There's a total difference between turkey and chicken. What?
I know, turkey is bigger.
Alright.
Comrades, your presence here this day signifies the momentous choice that each of you has made. With your strength now pledged to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, you are beholden to no single nation. You stand as the vanguard for a united Eorzea. From this moment forth, I declare you crystal braves. Let us mend this fractured realm and face our enemies as one.
I got a feeling this. Damn it! Grab that, Andrew, hurry.
The beastmen and their primals, or the conflict in
What fell?
Carcassonne. It is plain the nations of Eorzea
Yes,
will
and
not
the
solve
mounting
problems
thingy.
which plague the realm. Thus does it
It's 'cause
fall
the
to
wires
some
are
of you heroic
getting under my
souls to
table.
succeed where they have failed.
There's a map here.
There's that. Whoa.
How do you put the stream deck?
What the fuck?
You're going live.
Yes, I'm already live. There we go. What it is, these damn wires. I gotta resituate those wires later. I'll deal with that.
Come, take your place at the Scion's side as guardians of Eorzea, and together we shall fight for the freedom of all! For the freedom of all!
Like I said, I think this goes south.
This is what Nana lets me use to keep warm on.
It goes south. I know it goes south. It goes fucking south.
A rousing speech, Alphino. Or should I say, Crystal Brave Commander Leveilleur.
Please, antecedent. The title is honorary. I shall not be leading the troops into battle, as it were. We are of the same purpose. Let us join hands and do what must be done to save this land.
The Scions stand ready.
Like I said, I I swore I remember it goes south with these Crystal Braves, because I end up having to kill most of them.
I'm eager to see what the Crystal Braves might accomplish. This shall prove an interesting time indeed for the Scions. Yes, I'm listening. So our worst fears are confirmed. The entire Isle. Such power defies comprehension. Truly? Kryl is alive? Thank the 12. I see. Pray, inform me if her condition changes. Yes, I shall pass on your words to Urianger. My thanks. I shall contact you anon.
Like the loss from the castle off of...
When I learned of the loss of the Isle of Val, I dared not hope that my friend had survived. Yet, by some miracle, it would seem she has. She's still to regain consciousness, it is true, but better that than death. Putting this happy news to one side, we must now endeavor to make sense of the readings taken by the survey party. It appears the etheric disturbance which accompanied the Isle's destruction is of a magnitude alarmingly close to that of Ultima. Could the Ascians be responsible for this devastation as well? I wonder, have you heard aught from the Mother Crystal since the battle with the Garleans? Then she speaks to neither one of us. Heidelin's silence portends naught but ill, I fear. Louisoix, I pray you yet watch over us.
Alright, chat, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Time to chill it, Andrew. There we go. Woo! Alright, welcome back. Welcome in, welcome in. We're going to see the provisions are prepared for transport. Let's hope that this shipment is to pay the last. The winds are uncommon fierce this day. Uh-oh. Something's happening.
Here?
No.
Reception?
No.
Sounds like Oregon. Don't know.
Reception.
Don't
No. Throne room.
Calling it reception.
I know it. You're in the farm.
Up here look too nice. They don't look too nice. Are they even on inside?
Uh-oh. He's got Asians at his side. Do with that.
That's what one does. That's what one and that guy in black that you fought against was.
Okay, so now I'm going to the Crystal Braves. Whew. Traitor in the mist. Uh-oh.
Oh! The hallway light. That was so cool.
Traitor in the mist. I wonder. I didn't think it would come to a traitor this quick.
Hail to you, sire. How might we serve you? Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That which I'm about to tell you, I tell you in the strictest confidence. Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the Grand Companies. Following some discreet inquiries, we identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames, whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ. We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy. He was, however, certain that this Ivy had coiled itself around every part of the Immortal Flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the Ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge. But we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root. Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste.
Okay.
Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea.
Okay.
When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The Ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Roban of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the Ivy's tendrils are as widespread as we believe, he would be aware that an investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purposes by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-woman army like you.
Woman army instead of one-man army.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
She is here at my behest. Greetings, Roban. It has been a while.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears. But look at you! The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Aye. We've both come far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Ilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, Alamigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice. You're a hero to the common man.
Is that you?
Ha! Spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our
That's
friend.
me.
Next to
The
her,
rabbit is me.
I'm little
Yeah.
more than a glorified butcher. But you, Ilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you were an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway. I have tidings.
So there has been progress. I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all. So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Roban's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
I feel like I'm just being brushed aside here.
No. I felt the same way.
My word. No, that was teleport.
How are you floating?
I'm not floating.
I used to have a ticket to travel. A sticker travel book. When they decorate your computer? I can't.
She can't. Alright. You know how to put stickers and shit on her computer.
Because I found it.
Oh, why am I doing that? I don't need to go in there.
Still a school computer.
Are the pork chops in there still good? Can you do me a favor and go put them up so I can have some for lunch tomorrow? Actually, go ask your mom for a gallon-sized bag.
What? They got toys? Said they got toys.
Yeah.
Whoa, they put the sticker on my tree. It fits so perfectly. It fits so perfectly, doesn't it, Bub?
You just ruined the sticker.
You didn't stick any more, did you?
You ruined the sticker.
Raises Alan. Hi, Daddy. Yeah. Doesn't love you enough to say hi.
Hi.
Matt. Not being hi.
Bye. Bye, Celia.
Nothing. Smack for me.
Bye, Celia. That was a touch. That wasn't a smack.
Yeah. You love you.
Bird, bird. Must leave. No. Oh. Does no good because that's where I'll be teleporting anyway. What? Why?
Your name. For a well, Lucifer.
That was simple enough.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Celia. Bye, Celia.
What?
Got you. Got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
No. You want to pet the kitty? Yes. Yes. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Come here.
No, climb over the couch.
Oh.
Can you move?
I was just here.
She done got out the way like, nope, you on your own. Bye. Oh, you just gave me something to get you further.
Don't forget, there's still a spider on this couch. Get back. Y'all really forget there's still a baby spider on this couch? What? Talk to the fish. Talk to the
What did I say about cussing, Abigail?
Talk to the
Now I gotta create a diversion.
Stop!
Hey, you told her.
Not pick up the damn cat! The cat!
No, she said pet, Soya. No, she said pet. Soleil, return the cat. The keys won't work on that door. No. It's not, that cat's not fucking important, Abby. Oh my god. Child, don't listen. No, no. You shouldn't have picked up the cat. She said you can pet the cat, not pick up the cat. What? The way I'm a... Quit, Abby. You're not getting in the bedroom. She's not in there. Unlock the door. That door's not supposed to be locked, Celia. Don't worry about it, Abby. I'll deal with her later. Did you hear me?
Can you open the goddamn door?
Open the door, Celia.
Fucking shit!
with her. I'm fucking. I'll speak to Minfilia. Where's fucking Alice say, you know? That's who I'm fucking missing right now. Where the fuck's his sister at? Dragonhead. You know, for being against dragons so much, they actually have a very good fun with them. Huh. Alrighty then.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
Yes, we shall.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, And there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard-Sormr.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over